We are
So,
going live.
Hello. Oh, we are live. Look, there we go. I think we've been live for a while.
We're live.
Yeah, are we? Hello. Tell us if we're live. Welcome to the YellowBelly's. Hang on a minute. What have you got on your? What have you got on your face?
What? What's that?
What have you got on your face?
My face? Right. You know our friend, Ratty GP.
Oh yeah, I've heard of him. There's actually a sign up behind the bar about GP. If you look, saying "Don't serve Mr. Ratty, GP, or Mr. Thong." He's barred in this pub, you know.
Ah, right. Well, what he did was he was worried about me, working in care and all that, and not having the right equipment.
Well, he's a caring guy.
Well, he is, yeah. So he said there's this new product out.
Yeah.
It's called scented face masks, and he sent me a pair.
Mate, I'm pretty sure that's his crusty underpants he sent to you.
No. I believe him. It's definitely because they are scented. There's just hang on.
What do they smell of?
Well, I'll just let me reorganise it. Right. Well, you see the front bit here. Oh. It's like sugar puffs, that one, and then round the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that smells like. What is it now? Corned beef.
Oh Christ! Maybe. Right, that's put them away. That's enough of that. Well, welcome.
Is he? They're not. It's not legit.
No, I think they could be his underpants. I'd get rid of them if I were you.
I'll stick them on eBay.
And while you're at it, you might want to redecorate that back wall there.
Not this one here.
Yeah. You like it though, don't you?
Love it.
Jane likes your wallpaper.
I like it.
That just goes to show you.
Style.
I'm glad.
Phil, thank you very much for putting on this here pub quiz. This is as you know, this is our pub, isn't it, darling?
It's our pub, yeah.
Well,
we run it.
Strictly, well, I'm the landlord, I'm the licensee.
But I'm the brains behind the operation, so that's how it works.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So how it's going to work tonight, YellowBelly is going to be our quiz master in kind, and you guys can all play along at home, that's the idea, but we have got people who are going to be coming into the pub to play along. Now,
get yourselves pen and paper and play along at home, guys.
Yeah.
Let's see if we've got any, boffins, some eggheads in the retro community.
Yeah, you can all play along at home. Hang on, FC Den Haag says, how do we get the questions in? Put them on a stamped addressed envelope and send them to YellowBelly in Wales.
That's the one.
And they'll get there.
What you do, FC Den Haag, is it's a bit of it. You're gonna have to be honest with yourself and with us. I'll ask 5 questions. I'll give 5 answers at the end of it. Just jot down how many you got right, and then right at the end of it, tot up all your scores and post-its in. Please do not put in the answers in the chat.
Oh no, don't do that. And also, I don't want you cheating and using snapshots.
Yeah, we don't use snapshots on our channel.
No Google.
No, we used to have a guy in this pub called Footlong, and we barred him, didn't we?
Yeah.
For cheating in the pub quiz.
We did. Yeah. He was cheating in the pub quiz, and I tell you what, considering he got 60 million out of 50 questions.
He did well.
He did well.
Right then, guys, so that's the general setup of things. Just to say, YellowBelly has asked me to say don't donate to him because he's got too much money anyway. Is that right?
Well, no. What it is Mikey couldn't access my Streamlabs because he's running this off his computer at home onto my channel, and also the idea of this is our little way of giving back to you guys because you're our mates and you do donos each week, and this is our way of paying you back. So please save your money till next week when I'm on my own.
Ratty says that idea with the using underpants for a face mask, he thinks that could take off.
Well, yeah. Well, I had to take them off.
Well, you have took them off. Yeah, they smell, didn't they?
Yeah. Well, thanks for the thoughts anyway. Yeah, I wasn't sure about the stains on the front, but I assume you washed it before you sent it.
Oh,
but,
Christ. And also, Monkey Jesus says, has Mikey got eye makeup on?
No.
Have you got that stupid filter on again?
No. We've just got proper lighting, thank you very much.
This is also real life. This is what we look like.
Yeah, soz, we are a filter. Soz, mate. Right. Right, so hello to everybody in the chat. I have not got eye makeup on, shut your face.
He hasn't.
Deary me. I did last night, but I didn't tonight. FC Den Haag says they finally started playing football again in Germany. Well, that's good news. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to introduce... Now, YellowBelly is going to introduce the girls' team, because in his instructions to me about this stream, he was very specific about YellowBelly introducing and chatting with the girls. Funny that. So here we go. Let's bring them in. So I'm just going to bring them into the screen. So this is tonight's ladies' team. So here we go. We've got Andrea, who you all know very well. And we've also got Anna Zero joining us as well.
Hi.
Hey, ladies.
Hello, hello. Oh, isn't this lovely? This is like, oh, look at that. I've got Jamie, I've got Andrew.
Oh, here he
I've got
goes.
Anna, all at the same time. It's a fantasy come true. It really is. This is this girl's team. This is the wonderful Andrea Wyatt. Absolutely beautiful and gorgeous she is. And also we have the effervescent, is that word? Effervescent, I can't remember. And stupendously funny Anna Zero, who unfortunately hasn't got a camera sorted and is struggling, but she's still doing it for the team and coming in to help out. So greetings to the pair.
I'm not very well today, so I'm lucky.
Yes, well, I always like to be lucky with you, Anna, you know that. Anyway, so that is the ladies' team. Mikey, have you got some guests for us also?
Oh, I bloody have. Here we go then. So we're going to welcome, we've got someone you may know, Mr. Nova Bug. And we also have Sly Mike, who is YellowBelly's brother. So here we go. First up, there he is. Can you see a family resemblance?
Actually, yeah.
No, not Nova Bug. The other guy. The other guy.
Oh no.
Oh,
no.
okay. I'll start off by speaking to Chris. Hello, Chris.
Hello, how you doing, everyone?
Not bad. We've got to stop meeting like this, Chris.
I know it's too regular. Isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's regular. It is. Chris is Novabug on YouTube, and he's carrying a PCB. What's that?
This is Frankie.
Is that a motherboard?
Hang on. Is that Frankie naked?
This is Frankie naked.
Oh my God! You've lifted the skirt on Frankie.
I know. Because I'm currently in the process of trying to resolder the power input.
Wow! Look at the chips on that. And now we've got Michael. Hello, Sly Mike.
Hello there.
Hello. So you're his brother.
Apparently, we're not too sure. We think we have different mothers.
Are you still waiting for the results?
Hopefully, yeah, it'll go in my favour.
You need that.
Middleton is your father.
No, he's your dad.
It's your dad. You've got his middle name.
No, you look just like him.
Well, wait a minute. Who delivered the milk?
Don't think they got that.
Oh, I won't bother then. Right, so here's how it's going to... Well, did you get it, Chris?
Kind of.
See,
I was
we're
going
on
to say something about, did the stalk drop too high?
Yeah, I'll try that one again. Right, so that's everybody introduced. So it's going to be boys versus girls, and guess what? There in the chat, you have got to pick a side, right? So you are going to be either backing the boys or the girls, and then your scores will count. We'll work something out. So you pick a side. We're going to start off. YellowBelly's the quiz master. We're gonna flip a coin. YellowBelly, do you have a coin?
No, just pick one.
Well, I'll tell you what, Chris, would you mind throwing that PCB in the air and we'll see whether it lands?
I don't think we'll be doing that though. I do have a bottle cap though.
That'll
Perfect.
do.
So,
Okay, so you got the tribute castle side or the blank side?
okay, which one would you like, girls?
Castle?
Castle.
Here we go.
Okay. It's castle.
You.
It's Castle.
So there you go. You get to go first or second, ladies. You can have the set of questions A or the set of questions B, and this is for the whole night.
What do you want, Donna?
Almost chat there.
A or B?
I'll go with B.
B. B.
B, B, B it is. B it is. Now, those in the chat, if you are taking part, and if you are backing the girls, you answer the questions, you write them down, and remember, it's honesty. You write down the answers. I'm going to ask 5 questions. The girls are going to confer. They're going to come up with an answer and write it down. Then I'll go on to the next one. Okay? And please, no answers in chat. That'd be awesome. Right. Thank you, Retro Mechanic, for that. Now then, are we ready?
Yep.
So which side are we on?
Wonderful. Are we ready, boys, to sit and put your feet up?
Whose side do you want to be on? Do you want to be on the girls or the boys? That's a choice
Then
we've got
music,
to make.
which is even better. No. Thank you for the music.
I was going to say
Well,
neither.
it is now. It's been in a while. Yeah.
Wow, bless it.
And choose
Bless
the
it.
end.
Right, so ladies, this is just for you. So you've chosen set of questions B. Now then, we're starting with the 1980s. I was going to go earlier, but then I realised I'm the only one that was around in the 70s. So there we go. So here we go. Which famous racehorse was kidnapped in 1983 by the IRA? You cannot confer, ladies.
Anna?
Oh, I do remember this actually, but I'm trying to think what the horse's name was. Which is typical, ain't it? I remember everything but the name of the bloody horse.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I know what it is. It's Sherborne.
I can't name the horse. I know everything else about the event, but I can't name the horse.
Sherborne.
Sure. So if you write that answer down, yes, the final answer for the pair of you? Yes?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd have to be. I ain't got one.
No problem. Okay, next question, ladies. Spitting Image spent 3 weeks at number 1 in 1986. But what did they stick up their nose?
What did they stick on these?
Oh, Lord, what was it?
Sticker.
Was it a chicken?
No, chicken, that's it.
There's definitely a chicken involved.
Was it a deck chair? Deck chair, I think it was. We'll go with deck chair.
So there was a deck chair involved and a chicken, but I'm trying to remember.
I'm going to deck.
Oh, this is going great, ain't it?
I made a video on that, but it's
What was the video? Quick to YouTube.
I'm
Oh,
going deck chair.
You're going with that chat. Wonderful.
yeah.
Next one.
Again, I can't remember.
Now then, here's a movie from the 80s. Which 1985 movie saw Molly Ringwald, Emilio Estevez, Judd Nelson, Anthony Michael Hall, and Ali Sheedy trapped in a day-long Saturday school detention?
Breakfast Club.
What's it called?
I think that was the Breakfast Club.
Breakfast Club, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say that, yeah.
Yep.
Can't think of anything else that fits that bill, so yeah. He won't be Goonies, I know that much.
Breakfast Club then.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Final answer, yeah?
Yep.
Wonderful. Okay. Next question. I've got it all written down here. Check my money.
Yeah, we're organised.
Yeah, well organised. Now then,
quicker, mate.
this is a year question. What year was there an attempt to assassinate the United States President Ronald Reagan? What year?
Yeah, tell me that.
Oh dear. Do you know
Oh, I
this,
remember
Donna?
it happening and everything. I think it was late 80s, like 88 or 87 or 88, sometime around that, I think.
Was he even president then? I thought it was earlier. I thought it was more like 81 or 82.
Oh, now you got me thinking. Now.
I actually think it was 81. It was pretty early on.
Oh God, how are we going to split this?
I would go 81 personally, but I don't remember.
Well, I think you've been pretty right so far, so I'll go with that.
I could be 100%. So.
Okay.
81 then.
Are we going with that? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
All right. Final question of this round.
We won't argue if we're wrong anyway. So.
What was the best-selling album of all of the 80s in the United Kingdom?
Anna?
Oh.
I don't know.
What was the best-selling album of the 80s in the United Kingdom?
There was so many bands that were just exclusive to the 80s that had like 2 hits as well. Oh, I want to say...
Michael Jackson. Oh, what was his album called?
Oh, it was 90s, wasn't it? The bloody Robin Hood song, because that was bloody on the charts for ages, wasn't it? That was 90s, wasn't it?
Yeah. What about Thriller? Michael Jackson.
Could be. I mean, it was when Michael Jackson was at his height, wasn't it? Like 80s. Could be.
So, you happy enough? What do you want to go? Would you want to go for Michael Jackson's Thriller? Or?
It was definitely when he was at his prime, wasn't it, really?
So, we'll go
it
for
would
that.
make sense, yeah. It
We'll
makes sense to me, yeah.
Okie dokie.
I keep thinking of 90s songs, so it ain't, man.
Okie dokie. So hopefully people in the chat have written their answers down also. So do you want the answers?
Yeah.
What's happened here?
Yes.
Okie doke.
That's a general idea, isn't it?
Give whoever's got the pen and paper and writing it down, give yourself 1 point. That's Andrea, thank you. Give yourself 1 point for each correct answer. So, first question, which famous racehorse was kidnapped in 1983 by the IRA? It was Shergar. Those in the chat, if you're playing along, give yourself a point if you got it right. Okay, question 2. Spitting Image spent 3 weeks at #1 in 1986, but what did they stick up their nose? What did you say, Andrea?
Deck chair.
Correct.
Yay.
It was a deck chair. Give yourself a point. Which 1985 film saw Molly Ringwald, Emilio Estevez, Jed Nelson, Anthony Michael Hall, and Ali Sheedy trapped in a day-long Saturday school detention? The Breakfast Club.
Brilliant.
Give yourselves a point. Bum, 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 bum. I'll just allow that. Oh, sorry about that. Have a set. There you go. I was allowing that in the chat. Let's have a look. Next question. What year was there an attempt to assassinate US President Ronald Reagan? Now, you weren't sure on this one.
Yeah, this is a split one, this one.
It was, Andrew was on the right lines. It was 1983.
All right.
Oh. And finally, what was the best-selling album of the 80s in the United Kingdom? And it was actually Brothers in Arms by Dire Straits.
Right, okay.
Favourite of Diana at the time.
Makes sense thinking back on it, yeah. But that was everywhere, that song, wasn't it? That one.
Oh, yes, it was. So, well done, ladies. Back to Mikey.
Oh, is it right? Hi. I wasn't expecting that.
Here's Yellow, got it all organised. Mike's like, what the hell's going on?
Well, you didn't know it, but during that, OBS had an absolute fit. So I've just been sort of fixing
typical
it.
of OBS. I don't know what they've done to it lately, but
yeah, totally. Anna.
yeah. What did I do?
Nothing. I don't think we rarely get a chance to chat with you, do we? How are you?
Got a bit of an headache, but I'm all right.
Oh, that's not our fault, is it?
Could be.
Oh.
Nah, bloody migraine.
Oh, have you been getting them migraines same as Zypho?
Oh yeah, I had a really bad one. I still feel a bit sick of it 2 days later. So.
Oh, blimey! I've heard that
Them things last a bit like that. Them things.
I've heard that tinkering with Amstrad PCBs can improve migraines. Is that
Makes them worse. I think some of the colour schemes you could get.
so? What we're going to do is our next round is going to be 1990s questions. No?
No, it's not. I've got to ask the boys 80s questions.
Boys have got to do it.
All right. Right. Well, it seems like I don't have a clue, so I'll let you carry on.
Don't worry, I'm on it, YellowBelly. I
Well,
know.
how did you know if I don't know?
Because it's obvious that the girls just chose B and had their round. Now we're going to have the boys A question.
Exactly.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, on that thing I sent you, Mike, it's there.
I'm
Oh look, we can
with
see all the
OBS.
answers.
OBS is giving me ocular migraines.
Radio, so if you can unmute the boys and leave the girls.
They're
I can offer you one if you like.
Finally.
Well, sorry to keep you waiting, gentlemen. So, you lucky buggers got pub questions.
Can we just not do this and just carry on watching Chris play with his ball? Far more entertaining.
Well, you know.
Well, Chris has been known to play with a few things on stream.
I have
Yes.
indeed. Normally they don't work.
Yes. So, have you got a pen and paper? Who's doing the writing? Mikey's
I've got a
got
pen.
it sorted, Chris,
Good
I've got a
work.
pen, I've got a paper.
as well. Right, so just choose between you who's going to jot the answers down. Andrea's fallen asleep. What?
Not.
I'm going to leave everybody.
I don't mind. I'll jot them down.
Right, sorted. Right, so here we go. Oh, Mikey, what you drinking?
Alcohol pop. Because I
Michael's
heard there was a
on
90s
Stella.
round and I thought that was appropriate.
Yeah. Learn to read, young man.
Should be a buckle of hooch if it's 90s, you know.
No.
We nearly got
Go.
hooch.
I nearly brought Hooch, but I was standing in the queue for a while in the shop and I saw Hooch and I nearly picked them up, and then I saw Dandelion and Burdock.
Yeah, that's what I've got. We really went because we wanted a hot tub, but we couldn't get a hot tub, so we got some alcohol pop.
Almost as good.
Yeah.
Excellent. Right, let's get on with the quiz for the boys. So we are ready, gentlemen. Here we go with your 80s round.
Come on.
Are
Okay.
you ready?
Oh yeah.
Here we go. Which band released 80s albums, plural, entitled Speak and Spell, Black Celebration, and Music for the Masses?
Depeche Mode.
Totally beyond me, this one, so it's over to you, Chris. I'm
Oh,
afraid.
thanks. Just I wanted to say
Chat
you
up then, we
too
can talk.
straight away, but I don't know. I'm not sure. Straight away, but I don't know.
Music for the masses sounds familiar.
Yeah, it does, and I can't think of the band. 80s band. What do you think? I don't know. I just U2 is the
I'm
the
just
big.
thinking, hold on.
Oh, I think we're gonna have to Google it.
Now, no cheating, gentlemen.
What do you think?
So, Speak and Spell, Black Celebration, and Music for the Masses.
Alexa.
Alexa.
I have actually got an Alexa.
Andrea's Alexa. Who did
Don't
this?
start it.
Any idea, gentlemen?
I'm just gonna say U2. I don't know.
Okay, we'll go with that then.
Okie doke. Next question. It's a year question. Prince Charles and Lady Diana Spencer were married at St Paul's Cathedral. What year?
Oh, you bastard.
82.
1992.
I want to say, yeah, you're probably right. 82.
We'll
Let's
go
go.
with yeah, 82.
82.
You're going for 82. Okie doke. Next question. Right. It's a long one, that's why I'm struggling. On December the 21st, 1988, Pan Am Flight 103 was blown up over the village of Lockerbie,
Oh, that's cheery.
Scotland. Yeah, I thought I'd cheer us off. It was en route from London Heathrow to where?
It was going to. Was it going to Vancouver? I don't know.
No, if it's Pan Am, then it's got to be going to one of the.
It was diverted out of Frankfurt. Went to Heathrow.
Any guesses, Doc?
It must have been going to New York.
Lockerbie.
I'll go with that.
It must have been going to New York. Yeah.
Lockerbie.
I don't know. That's a big
Okay,
question.
is that your answer?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Next one is entertainment. Who presented Radio 1 UK singles charts? You know what we used to record?
Yeah.
Between 1986 and 1990.
Some difficult ones these are.
I was going to say, bloody hell.
More difficult than the girls' ones. Was it that geezer with the geezer with the helicopter?
Yeah, the one who was married to Sarah Green.
That's the one. Can't remember his bloody name.
That went
Mr.
well.
Green.
Yeah, Mr. Green.
Belly asked 90s round questions. Padding, chatting, etc.
Shit. What's his name? Was it David something?
Nope. Maybe if we just like.
Hang on, was it Mike Reed? Hang on, was it Mike Reed?
Hmm?
Was it Mike Reed?
So is it
No.
two separate?
1986 to 1990.
Kate asks.
Because Mike Reed was quite big then.
Oh, so no,
Kate asks the question.
they're going to have their own questions. Yeah, they're going to bring in some questions.
It's either or no. It
Mike
wasn't.
Reed, I thought was earlier in the 80s, and that I thought
Might have been, yeah. I was
Mr.
thinking-
Green.
Yeah, Pat Sharp as well was another one. I can't remember his bloody name. It's David Jensen. Is it something like that? Can't remember. Mr. Green
Mr. Green.
from the Reservoir Dogs.
Okay, right, your answer down.
Yeah, Mr. Green.
Okay, and last question. Who won the most Wimbledon singles during the 80s?
Yes.
Male or female?
Of all.
If it's
Well-
female, I'd say it's got to be our old favourite, Navrata.
Or Steffi Graf.
The
Yeah, hang on a
most
minute,
Wimbledon singles.
Well, then what was the German guy?
Boris
Titles.
Boris won it
During the
3
80s.
times.
And he was pretty much mid-80s afterwards, wasn't he?
And then you had McEnroe won it once. Egberg won it twice. Borg won it twice. Cash won it once. I think
Shows how much we appreciate female sports.
it's going to have to be one of the women. No, it's going to have to be one of the women because they were more consistent on that. I would say, yeah, Navratilova or Groff. Well, you go. Navratilova.
Navi? Okay.
Okie doke. That's your final answer.
Yeah.
Well done, gentlemen. I suppose you'd like your answers. And again,
No. May as well
No.
carry
Oh,
on.
okay.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
who's typing? Who's I can hear all this clickety clackety. I think who's cheating, you bastards.
Oh, for absolute using Google, disqualified.
Rightio, here we go. I'll give you the answers, gentlemen. Give yourselves a point, and the same in the chat. Which band released 80s albums entitled Speak and Spell, Black Celebration of Music for the Masses? It was, of course, Depeche Mode.
Oh, God. All right.
Charles and Diana were married at St. Paul's Cathedral. What year did you say?
82
82, but were you going to say 81?
or 83.
Well, 82 is what we wrote.
What you wrote was 82, well, it was 81.
Ah,
On December the... You need twice a keyboard, Mikey. On December the 21st, 1988, the Pan Am flight was blown up over the village of Lockerbie, Scotland. It was en route from London Heathrow to JFK Airport, New York.
New York.
New York, got it.
New York.
New York.
Who presented the Radio 1 UK singles chart between 86 and 90? It was Bruno Brooks.
Oh, got him. Right.
Oh,
yeah.
got him indeed.
You have.
You weren't on mute anyway, Mike.
Muting two different. Oh, it doesn't matter. Right. My mum-in-law's friend
Yeah, married to Bruno Brooks.
was married to Bruno Brooks.
Oh, they would have known the answer. Should have had them on the quiz instead of these.
Oh, it didn't end well.
No, it didn't. She sold a story to the paper.
She stole the story to the paper.
Bruno broke my jaw was the headline.
Was he constantly listening to things by numerical order?
Happy days.
No,
Last
I believe he
question.
got a bit handy.
Is it still working?
Oh, did he?
I think it's still working.
And at number 1,
Allegedly.
Very good, Mike. Got that.
Can I answer the last question, Mike?
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry. I was just sorry.
You've got 1 point so far.
Yeah. Who won the most Wimbledon singles during the 80s? It was Martina Lavatory Lover.
Yay!
I've read it regularly.
There we go.
Ratalova.
Over to Mike.
OSG in the chat says, my best mate used to go out with Cheryl Tweedy, the famous racist.
What's called?
Who?
Chocolate.
No, you've all forgotten she was a racist, haven't you?
The famous racist. Does that mean she raced horses or something?
No!
Did she marry Ashley Cole?
She was a racist. Tell him.
She married
She
Ashley
did.
Cole.
She did. She made racist comments in the club.
And then to make us think she
Hang on,
weren't,
hang on.
she married.
Married him.
She married Ashley Cole.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
to prove
Not
she
with
wasn't
that, was
racist.
she?
And, you know, because he had a patent for sticking phones up his arse, didn't he? Something like that.
What?
Yeah.
I thought she just went with him because he had a better last name, you know. Like,
Oh, it couldn't be nothing to do with his money at the time, maybe.
Probably.
You know.
And that.
Was he the one who went out with Jordan?
No, that was
No.
Dwight York.
Like,
Yeah.
Oh, who
Everyone
hasn't?
went
Who
out with
hasn't?
Jordan, didn't they?
That's why
OSG,
your father and a kid.
OSG would like to clarify on this because I think it's worth investigating. He says she wasn't a racist, she just beat someone up who was black.
Someone
Yeah.
was trying to tell her the
it was
toiletries and
toilet
things in the
attendant.
nightclub.
Sorry, go on, Andrea.
Right.
It was the toilet
Okay.
attendant or something in the nightclub.
Yeah, the toilet attendant in the nightclub.
She attacked her and then called her a few names and ended up in court. So
Anyway,
Get onto
let's
this.
move
Toilet
on.
attendants are
guys
bloody
want to?
weird anyway. They're weird,
Taking
them
a
toilet
straight
attendants.
Right,
They always try to
um,
spray stuff at
There
you.
goes the algorithm.
Yep.
I'll go
Get
on.
me MAGA hat on. Let's go.
Right, back
I've
over
got one.
to our quizmaster.
Oh, bloody
Oh, I
hell,
thought
back
you
to
were
the
going to have
quiz.
a
I
little
forgot we had
chit
a
chat,
quiz.
mate.
What do you think that was?
Oh, go on then, I'll let you off. But you didn't give us a chance to make it fag, did you?
It says here, he's wrote what I've got to do. It says here, banter with the teams. That was what all that was, banter.
All right.
Great TV, this, Phil. Come on.
Blooming heck.
What about Cheryl Tweedy and bath attendants?
Yeah,
Well,
okay.
Yeah, that's just banter, isn't it?
I think that would have been cut out. That would have been left on the editing floor.
a bath attendant. Bath attendant. Oh,
No, she weren't in the
So-
bath.
We are now.
How do we know?
Oh, make a faggot.
Maybe she just didn't like the perfume.
Oh, Retro and Limbs in the chat. Hello, Retro and Limbs, Steve.
He's Retro and Lim says hello to Nova Tug.
I was just stirring some chaos. I was quiet.
I ain't got nothing to say to that, man.
Right.
Any of you see the Glasgow gym Zoom session?
Glasgow Jail.
Oh,
Gyms.
there was a gym that did an aerobic session online with Zoom and put it out. It was just with that name, Novatug. It just sounds appropriate. Have a guess at what happened.
What does he mean?
What
Just
happened,
checking
I
mate?
don't know, I'm lost.
It went
What happened,
directly to
Mike?
Pornhub, that one, didn't
They put the Zoom meeting out public, and lots of nice, dirty old men turned up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You mean like
Thank
GP?
God. I was expecting
Oh,
far
yeah,
worse.
GP turned up.
I bet
Well,
Oi Oi
why was
Ratty
I
was in the
invited?
chat.
Thank God I was expecting far worse to come out of it.
Right, should we go on to the 90s, ladies and gentlemen?
Over
Please.
to our quizmaster.
Thank you, Michael. Now then, Ladies, are you ready for me?
Yep.
No, I love that. Yeah, no question. Yeah.
Usual answer.
Ready, Anna? Here we go. Now then, we're in the 90s. Princess Diana died following a car crash in Paris.
Bloody hell,
year?
mate.
Dark questions.
I know that happened in.
Oh, we had a marriage. We might as well have a
That
chat
happened
and
in
all.
'97, I think.
Where are these
It wasn't
questions
on
from? The
Old
Doomsday
Man
Book?
Empire.
I think that was '97 when that.
97, yep. 1990.
Hey, write your answer down if that is it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I seem to remember that
Three
really
words
well.
says, cheer up, Yellow.
Keep asking things about tragic events. I seem to remember that better.
Now, you should get this one. You should get this one, ladies. What drink was too orangey for crows?
Kiora.
Kiora.
I love that advert.
Kiora.
Yep, Kiora. Definitely.
Yep.
I'll be your dog.
Next question. Which popular band were uncovered as a hoax in 1990 when their manager was forced to admit they had not sung any of their own songs and had actually been miming to tracks recorded by other singers all the time?
Yeah, I remember them too. Yeah.
Milli Vanilli, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was actually. Yeah, because I can remember them because they were quite big, weren't they? Then suddenly, but so, yeah, I think that's them.
Milli Vanilli.
Think so. Can't think of any other name to associate with them. So. God, I'm
Okay,
useless
got that one
tonight.
down.
Yeah.
And we'll move on.
You could drop one in there, YellowBelly. Girl, you know it's true.
But yeah, I'm useless tonight.
Question 4. What colour was Mr. Blobby? And what colour were his spots?
Pink and yellow.
Yep.
Pink and yellow.
Yep, that's the one.
Pink and yellow. With the spots yellow.
But yeah, Andrea's the dark horse here, ain't she? She's getting them all.
The spots were yellow and he was pink, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
Yep. Right, so pink with yellow spots.
Yep.
Pink with yellow belly spots.
And final question when you're ready. What was the name of the first cloned sheep hitting headlines in 1996?
Dolly.
Dolly.
Yep. We both got that one, so yeah. I know too. Yeah, I've known 2 questions. Yeah.
There we go.
And there we go. Well done, ladies. That's your 5 questions. Don't forget to jot these down at home. Here come the answers. Princess Diana died following a car crash in Paris in 1997.
Yep.
It was 97. I was like, bloody hell.
Which drink was too orangey for crows? It was Kiora,
Yep.
of course. Which popular band were a hoax in 1990? It was Milli Vanilli. What colour was Mr. Blobby? Yes, he was pink with yellow spots. What was the name of the first clone sheep hitting headlines in 96? 96? It was Dolly.
Yep. There we go.
Well done, ladies. Over to
5
Mike.
out of 5.
5 out of 5, not bad. A big time.
See, you've said over to me now, but I'm feeling like I've not. I'm feeling like, have I got this right? Is that you done on that one now?
I'll be on Andrea's team next time if that's all right. She's a dark horse here. She's got.
Have a chat with Andrea.
With Andrea. Andrea,
Hello.
you're Irish.
Yep. Northern Irish.
What kind of question?
Yeah, we had established that. Yeah, we had
It's
established
an
that. Mikey.
icebreaker. We use them in the business. Andrea. So you're in Northern Ireland. Is that the same as? Is it similar to the rest of Ireland or not?
A same bit of land, just 2 different countries.
Right. Have you ever been to the other one?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know? Sorry, do you know any history?
What?
Oh no,
Well, I know
Mikey's
that-
going into a minefield here about now,
Yep.
Don't.
I know about the
honestly,
90s.
Really, don't go down this road.
Don't go down, don't go down that road.
I don't know what you mean. Is there some kind of contention about 90s Irish bands?
There might be some kind of contention. You might get pelted with
Don't wanna
potatoes.
go down
Oh,
that
you
road.
mean that band, The Cause? You didn't like them?
Yeah, go with that. Yeah, let's go.
I was that one, the Coors and U2.
Right, so who's your favourite out of The Cause and U2? I mean, I don't want to cause any further...
Probably the Coors.
Probably The Cause. Is that one where the girls had violins?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
They were good. I like them.
Do you like The Cause? Have you ever played violin?
I've had to go.
Over to you, YellowBelly.
Right, gentlemen, come on. It's all to play for. Let's try and get some more points on the board.
Yes,
So do
please.
you reckon we're going
Yeah.
to get questions up to the calibre of
I'll mute
what
myself.
colours Mr. Blobby?
Yeah.
Possibly.
You know, not what month bloody certain someone invaded what building or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the weather on the day of
Yeah.
FM Cup in 2018? Whatever. Come on.
What was the length of concourse of the nearest millimetre?
Oh, fuck off!
Sorry, I was joking. Here we go. Question 1. Margaret Thatcher resigned from her post as Prime Minister in what year?
Was that
Put it down if you think
88?
Bear in mind, these are 90s questions.
Oh. That was the first.
was-
No, sorry, hang on.
It was very early on. Was it literally at the start
92.
of 1990?
92, because I'm thinking Major came to power in 92.
No, because wasn't that where he won the election?
Oh, that was the election, wasn't it? Yeah.
Because they kicked her out. And so it was before that. And I don't know why, and it's screaming in my head, 1990.
I'm going with
I
you.
don't know
1990.
We're going for that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Jot it down, sir.
I hope.
Which song spent the longest as a UK #1 during the 90s?
Oh, that's got to be
Brian Adams.
Brian Adams,
Everything I do it for you.
or was it Whitney Houston?
No, it was Brian Adams.
Is that longer than Whitney Houston?
Andrea's fella's shaking his head in agreement with me there, so yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought initially. So yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Okay, write it down. Andrea, you
It's changed.
You need a shave, love. Okay, next question. Jason Priestley, Tori Spelling, and Luke Perry starred in which 1990s American TV show?
Beverly Hills 90210.
90210.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Next question. What was the name of the housekeeper in the 90s Irish sitcom Father Ted?
Mrs. Doyle.
Mrs. Doyle. Yeah.
Jot it down.
What's some
Last
tea, Father?
question. See, these questions are okay.
Yeah, all right.
Which major comet became visible from Earth in 1997?
Halley's Comet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or what was that one where they all killed themselves?
What?
I don't know, but it's probably a
Remember,
big
there was that
favourite of your
American
brothers.
cult.
I think you were watching Armageddon.
No, seriously, there was an American cult who, when the comet went over, all topped themselves.
How many famous comets do you know?
Yeah, just the one. It's got to be.
Yeah, exactly. We'll go with Halley's Comet.
Okay, now. Well done on those questions, gentlemen. I shall now reveal your answers.
Oh,
Please,
don't
no
need
answers.
to. Just say we got them all right. We're all.
I gave him one of them, I'm cheating.
Well, yeah, but I've got to do it for the guys in the chat as well who are playing along. Please do not put answers in the chat.
Oh, there's answers in the chat, huh?
Okay, out, yeah. Margaret Thatcher resigned from her post as Prime Minister. Michael had a funny feeling it was
1990.
correct. It was 1990.
It's in.
This one was pretty easy. Which song spent the longest in the UK #1 spot during the 90s? It was Bryan Adams, Everything I Do it for you. Andrea.
Oh, God.
Jason Priestley, Tori Spelling, and Luke Perry started which 90s American TV series? Correct again. It was Beverly Hills 90210. What's the name of the housekeeper in the 90s Irish sitcom Father Ted? It was Mrs. Doyle. And which major comet became visible from Earth in 1997? The answer was Hale Bob.
Hale Bob!
Oh.
That's the one.
I think, yeah, and Mike,
The worst
yeah,
thing is,
but was right
actually-
as well about
actually
the,
it can't be that.
But a cult did commit suicide under that one as well, yes.
Heaven's Gate.
Do we know which cult it was, Anna?
Heaven's Gate.
Oh, can't remember the name at the moment, but yeah,
Oh, Michael
definitely.
knows. What was it, Mike?
Heaven's Gate.
Heaven's Gate. Wow, there's some knowledge going on in here, isn't there, Mikey?
Yeah, we could call you the keeper.
Why is it always grim knowledge?
We could call you the keeper of the knowledge, couldn't we, Sly Mike?
You definitely can.
Do you know anything about Amstrad Action?
Or does he?
Don't you have to pay for that on one of those funny dark web places?
Yeah, that's right. It's an 0898 service.
It's on the dark web anyway.
People in the chat are talking about the Cole's brother. Apparently it was Jimmy Core.
Jim Core.
Jim Core. Which reminds me, Sly Mike, you're YellowBelly's brother.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
There was
So,
some debate about that earlier, wasn't there?
so given that we've just done a 1990s round, can you tell us what was YellowBelly doing in the 90s?
He was in a land down under.
He was doing what?
He was in a land down under. He was living in Australia.
All right.
But yeah, he got lost a lot coming back from the pub, didn't he? But, yeah.
Yeah, he found his way back though.
Right, so do you live in Australia?
Myself?
Yeah.
No. I live in Hereford.
Hereford?
Glamorous.
I thought you had a nice sofa.
It's better than Bradford, isn't it?
Love the connection.
Thanks. Back to you, Quizmaster.
Yes, during the 90s, I was living in Australia with wife number 1.
You were playing in a band, weren't you, mate?
Count is collecting
Yes,
the
I was,
wives here.
Tell us about your band, YellowBelly.
I used to do a lot of session work when I was there, and I used to play with a couple of bands, and I did get to gig with a famous Australian singer, Mr. Jimmy Barnes, and I managed to do a bit of a tour of Australia with Jimmy Barnes, which was awesome. If you don't know who Jimmy Barnes is, if you remember the film The Lost Boys,
Yeah?
everybody knows that. Remember that song we get with In Excess singer? We're gonna have a good time tonight. Rock and roll music's gonna play all night. Well, Jimmy Barnes was the other singer with.
Is he that one who's famous for being a screaming cowboy in that horrible song that's around at the moment? Is that the guy?
Not sure on that one, but he was in
I
the
think
band
he
called
is, yeah.
Cold
He's like he's
Chisel.
become a meme at the moment.
Yeah, he was a very famous Australian singer in a band called Cold Chisel.
FC Den Haag says, were you, when you were in Australia, were you fighting crocodiles?
No, I was fighting the in-laws.
Oh, like that was it.
Oh, it was. And yet they were English.
But they all seem
Australian
really...
people were lovely. The expats were horrible.
Yeah, they seem really nice on Neighbours.
Well, yeah. Well, funny enough, I used to work also for a lighting company, and we used to supply the set of Neighbours. So I managed to meet and greet various people, and I used to do. My job was with a company called Brilliant Lighting. We used to do all the lighting for. I used to do all the gels and stuff like that for Brilliant Lighting on film sets and various sets. So I managed to actually meet Mr. Gibson himself.
Oh, did you ever meet Stephen Dennis?
No, I didn't know.
Oh, that's a shame. Velociraptor says, when you were in Australia, did you tie me kangaroo down sport?
Oh, God, yes. I used to tie a kangaroo down every weekend and lift its tail at the same time.
Okay, back over to our quizmaster, YellowBelly.
Let's bring it up to date.
Hey, we're still doing the quiz, hang on.
Yeah, we're doing the quiz in between all the crap, yeah. So, we are now on the 2000s round. Now then, a little bit harder, hopefully.
Wait.
And the questions might be difficult too. Now then, ladies, are you ready?
Yes.
And people in the chat, are you ready? Here we go. Question 1. The foot and mouth crisis began in the United Kingdom in which year?
Ooh, I'm not sure.
I want to say about 93
This
or
is 2000.
no, 2003, not 93. Wrong set of questions. Cut. No, but 2003, I want to say. 2003, 2005, that region, but I can't really pin it down.
Well, I'll go with yours then. 2003.
Okay, jot it down.
Yeah, okay.
2003, yeah.
It's one of
Next
them. It
question.
could be in the region. Like.
Next question. Who became the American president in 2009?
Barack Obama, was it?
I think it was W. Bush.
Was it Bush? No,
Because it was
Obama, because he done 2 terms.
because if W had got in, because he was during the Twin Towers thing, wasn't he? So that would be his like second year in term.
No, you're thinking of 9/11. That was in 2002, 2001.
Oh, hang on, have I got it? Yeah, I have got it back. My brain's not working. Help me. Yeah, forget all that. Yeah.
Barack Obama.
Okie doke. Next question. Which group topped the UK single charts in 2002 with a song called Just a Little?
Liberty X.
I've got no idea who it is.
I think it was Liberty X. It was one of the early X Factor pop star type programs.
Well, I've just thought 9/11 happened in 2011. So I quit. I've got.
Okie doke. Final answer?
Yep, I think so. Yeah, Anna. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got no clue on that one.
Okie doke. Next question.
I've just had my spate of madness, so I'm all right. I'm better now.
Next question. Which TV comedy series follows the lives of employees at the fictional Sacred Heart Teaching Hospital?
I want to say the It Crowd, but I don't think it is.
Sacred Heart Hospital. Did you say?
Yes, I did. Which TV comedy series follows the lives of employees at the fictional Sacred Heart Teaching Hospital?
Oh, it could be ER.
We'll go with that if you want, because I haven't a clue.
Yeah, good enough to yeah, I'm sort of stuck as well. Let's say ER. Yeah.
Is ER a comedy though?
Probably wrong, but let's go with it.
Go with that then.
I got no idea.
What about Scrubs? When was that?
Could be Scrubs, yeah, that's the trouble. It could be either Scrubs or ER, yeah. Could be either of them.
Because I don't think ER was a comedy.
Have we got a final answer?
Well, we'll go with Scrubs.
Yeah, I'm thinking Scrubs now, actually. Yeah. Some are saying Scrubs, so let's go with that. Yeah, let's tickle that one.
The comedy I can think of.
I'm checking the chat now just to make sure.
Oh, he's checked on the
Final
answers. Quick, I'll
question.
switch to chat.
Final question, ladies. What year was the PS3 released in the UK?
PS3.
PlayStation 3.
2005.
Oh, I think it was more 2011, something like that.
No, it would have been PS4, would it not?
No, PS4 was
What year is
2015.
2020?
I think PS4 was 2014 or something like that. So,
It would have been PS3 in
so
2020.
PS3, I'm thinking about 2011 or sometime. 2010, I'm thinking, something like that, around that region.
That's what I think.
Call yourself
PS2.
Want to try 2010 or?
I still think it would be slightly earlier. I think it'd be more like mid-noughties.
Because I know it lasted a bit longer than
Yeah.
people think it did.
06 or 07 maybe.
Hmm.
It's the noughties, so you can't go past the 10.
Could have been. Yeah, it could have been 07, yeah.
What was say 07?
I don't know with that one. Yeah, I'm going to have to go with that.
2007.
I know it was around for quite a while, the PS3. It was, so, yeah, would make sense.
Final answer?
2007, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll write it down.
Yep. That was hard.
I'm trying to think now, but I know it was one of the longer lasting ones. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rightio, here's the answers. The foot and mouth crisis began in the United Kingdom what year? 2001.
Oh well.
Oh, not.
Who became the American president in 2009? It was Barack Obama.
You.
Yeah, I went crazy on that one. So I went top of my own little world.
Yeah. You in that time, you've got one of those hot tub time machines, haven't you, Anna?
Yeah, it went all a bit wrong there.
Which group topped the UK single charts in 2002 with Just a Little? It was Liberty X.
God, I remember some rubbish.
I'm glad you do, because that makes it makes us look good. You carry on, Andrea. You do great.
TV comedy series followed the lives. Which TV comedy series followed the lives of
Did you say comedy last
Yeah,
time?
he did.
employees at the fictional Sacred Heart Teaching Hospital?
Yeah,
It
that's
was
Scrubs.
Scrubs.
That was a good guess.
Well, I
Yeah,
thought
it
it
was
was that
Scrubs.
green.
No,
Did
Scrubs. Sacred
you
Heart,
say
Scrubs.
comedy last time? I can't remember.
That was in the question. The quiz that we
And
did.
finally, what year was the PS3 launched? You said
2007.
1 year out. It was 2006.
I remember.
Oh, bloody hell, it was a long-lasting one, mate. Bloody hell. Lasted longer
Well
than I
done,
thought.
ladies. Well done. I'm very impressed. Over to you, Mike.
Let's have a quick look in the chat then. So Velociraptor actually was doing a work quiz just before us. So he finds it weird that he can't shout. So he's shouting the answers out to himself. Also, Pete Walker got Green Wing.
No, Scrubs. Although Green Wing's one of my favourite programs.
Oh, was it Scrubs?
It was Scrubs, yeah.
Oh,
The
you-
answer's Scrubs. Sacred Hearts. It's Scrubs.
Oh, you got it wrong, Pete. Forget it. You got it wrong, man. We've got OSG in the chat as well now, so hello to OSG. Andrea,
Yeah.
do you mind if I ask?
Yes.
It's nothing personal.
She does mind.
It's nothing like who was that geezer who suddenly sat down in your chair. It's nothing like that. It's not nothing like that. So how did you get into retro gaming? Is it just the pure sex appeal of people like Chris and Al?
YellowBelly, of course. YellowBelly all day.
Oh, is it YellowBelly?
She comes for the belly.
Is that because you heard he spent some time down under?
Oh no. Under what?
Just down on.
Under what?
Spend a lot of time down under.
All right, son.
I've heard he was a man at work.
Yeah. Spent a lot of time in the butch, forget it. Right. So, and cheers. Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Andrew, no, really, how did you get into, like, I mean, are you a gamer or?
I wouldn't be a big gamer that I like playing games, but I got my Amstrad back in 1988.
Brilliant.
I did. I got my CPC 464
That's all I need to know.
and just sort of went from that. I've always had some system of all PlayStations, Mega Drives, Nintendos, all that sort of stuff. So
So what have you got now? Like, do you still collect them?
At the moment, what have I got just in general? Consoles and stuff?
No, I don't mean like what have you got? Have you got a telly, a sofa? I mean like what in terms of like retro computers?
I don't have an Amstrad. Unfortunately, I don't have an Amstrad, but I have my Mega Drive, my PS1, 2, 3, 4, but that's it at the moment.
Chris, you've got a spare Amstrad or 12, haven't you?
I've got a couple, but they're not exactly spare. They're for entertainment purposes.
All right.
One's in bits in front of me at the moment, so that one's no good.
Well, maybe you could sew off a bit and send it to Andrea.
I suppose I could.
You could sign it like the 8-bit guy does.
Send it as a jigsaw, put it together when you get it.
Can I ask Andrea something?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Is Chris there?
He's in the kitchen.
He's in the kitchen. Right.
I'm in the loft.
Not you. Oh, Chris. Has he bothered playing with the C64?
Nope.
He hasn't bothered with it.
It's sitting in its box on the kitchen table, unused. He turned it on once.
He turned it on once. That's disgusting. Absolutely. If he comes down, give him a shout.
Pardon?
And we'll all have a go at him.
Yep, do that.
Tell him you can't leave power adapters laying idle. It makes them dangerous to use.
All this spare time and he hasn't bothered.
That's a terrible
You're
story.
going to start a riot over here, I think.
Yeah. Is it time for the boys to do the naughties, or have we done that?
Oh, yeah. Chris.
Yes.
Chris.
Yes.
Not you, Mr. Bug. Other Chris.
Many Chris's.
Mr. Wyatt, I shall call you.
That'll do.
That'll do. I'll the accent.
That'll be all right.
That'll do. Why haven't you bothered with the C64 that Andrea bought you?
Good question.
Yeah, it is a good question. It's just not good enough. It's just not good enough.
We need a
She's
drum
retro
roll, don't we?
gamer.
We need a drum
She
roll.
goes to the expense of buying you such a lovely, even though not an Amstrad computer. Your task now, sir, is to play every single game on that machine, and we'll all hunt you down if you don't. We will.
Did try. It's not the same as what it was back in 1981 when I had it.
Ah, is it because it's was it a maxi one, the big one, Andrea?
Yep.
It was the big one.
Yep.
No, it's not the same.
Pretty cool.
It's the shoe one. No, it was.
It's the
smaller.
new, it's the new full size one that they just brought out there. With
The maxi, the 64 maxi, the big one. Yeah. So, but you can put the games on it,
Apparently so. Yeah.
Yes.
I should have.
But I used to have the disk drive, and it was quite fancy.
All right. Well, as I said, your homework, sir, is to play at least try each of those games. Just to make. Otherwise, Andrew's going to post it to me.
Yep. I'll even send you the USB stick with all the games on it.
Oh.
That I sat and downloaded for him.
Chris is currently dusting off his C64.
What's that in your hands there, sir?
My C64C.
It's a C64C. Was that the shape you had, or did you have the bread bin shape, Chris?
I never had the original at all.
That other Chris?
I had the original, yes.
Did you have the bread bin or that shape?
The bread bin, yes.
You have the bread bin.
Yes.
I get you.
With the tape deck and upgraded to the. That's the one. That's the one, Mikey. That's the one.
That's the one you see. Yeah.
I didn't go for the looks in the 80s, did I?
Can I just say, Amstrad owners have a lot more love for their machines than C64 owners, obviously.
Right, now we've got some people joining us in a bit, so I'm just going to put them on a 5-minute warning, because we got just the boys for the naughties.
Yeah, I've got the boys' questions to do, and then we're ready for our special guest.
Right,
we're still on the quiz, hang on.
Over to you, Quizmaster.
Thank you, landlord.
Yeah, there's a
Right, boys, are you ready? There we go.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh, Chris is messing with his bits in the loft.
He put me 64 away. Right.
Put your bits away.
Your twitchy bits.
Right, gentlemen, here we go. Dr. Harold Shipman was
seriously?
Dr. Harold Shipman was sentenced to life imprisonment after being found guilty of murdering 15 patients in Greater Manchester area. What year?
Oh, was he two? It's early.
Yeah, we're talking early.
It's early because he died, didn't he? In the 2000s.
Yeah, because he topped himself in the prison after he was caught.
Well, I hope so. They buried him.
Well, they shouldn't have. They should just.
I'm thinking 2000.
Yeah, I think 2000 actually. I want to say really early 2000 as well.
Yeah.
Something like February or something. That's not the question, is it?
Just the year.
2000. Yeah, I think 2000.
Write it down. Next question.
What's that?
Oh, it was me.
Oh, it's Jane whistling.
Sorry.
Oh, I thought that was a bird.
Look, Jane, stop whistling at me, will you?
Sorry.
Mikey's right next to you.
Wait till he's not looking or listening. She's just have to be sunbeds, really.
He's got two.
Which iconic gadget was first released in November the 10th, 2001? Which iconic gadget was first released on November the 10th, 2001?
I want to say the iPod.
Let's be Lucas.
I'll go with you on that, straight up.
I think it was the iPod.
Yeah.
Because it was 2000 it came around, and the big brick. So, yeah.
Yep, happy with that?
Yep, iPod.
I got the iPod, man.
Next one.
Okay, which artist took the decade by storm with her 2008 album release, The Fame?
Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't say yeah.
No, say
yeah, Lady Gaga. Yeah.
So I'm sorry.
No, you answer away. We're happy with it.
Jane is now a member of the boys' team by the looks of it. Okie doke. Next question. Name the stunt-filled comedy show starring Dom Jolly.
Trigger Happy TV.
Hold on. Oh, flying now.
Okay, next question. The Nintendo Wii was launched in the UK in September 2006, but what was the name of the first game released for it?
Now, was that Wii Sports or was that...
yeah.
No, it can't be. Because that was it was the games where it was all the different things. Wii Sport was the fitness one, but it was the one with because it came free with it.
It wasn't. Was it?
So it was like you had the tennis and you had the.
That was the original Wii Sports, wasn't it?
Was that Wii Sport? No, it was Wii Fit was the fitness one. So yeah,
Wii Fit that came out later.
Yeah, sorry, Wii Sports. Yep.
Wii Sports it's considered like one of the first games, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like best-selling games as well.
Yeah. Remember, it was released and then all you saw was news reports of elderly playing it and people smashing the tellies in because they didn't put straps on.
You know what? I think it must be Wii Sports.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, are we happy with that, gentlemen?
Yeah.
Yep.
Rightio, let's go through the answers. How are our special guests doing, Mikey? By the way?
So I've currently got one of them in the waiting room, but I need the other one, the female one. So I'll keep you as a surprise who it is. But we need the female special guest to join the waiting room, please. We've got the fella. He's there.
She's going to be fashionably late. That's what ladies do.
Fair enough. Radio, here's the answers. Dr. Harold Shipman was sentenced to life imprisonment after being found guilty. What's up?
You're just grim, man, aren't you? You're grim.
The Grim Reaper, aren't I?
Oh,
Nobody's safe.
this is brilliant.
Jack the Ripper.
These are my superheroes.
What's coming up
Yeah,
next?
but lads, we're getting some. Grim ones, weren't we?
I'm just going to say this. YellowBelly. If the answer to
We get the
question,
licence, but lads get who got brutally murdered. You know.
I'll say, if the answer to an upcoming question is Ian Huntley, I'm quitting.
Okay, the year Dr. Shipman was sentenced to life was Ian Huntley. It was the year 2000.
Wow.
Which iconic gadget was first released in November the 10th, 2001? It was the Apple iPod.
Yay!
Oh. Special guest, we need you in the waiting room, please.
Special guest report to the waiting room. Thank you.
Which artist took the decade by storm with her 2008 album release of The Fame? It was Lady Gaga. Well done, Jamie.
I just confirmed. I had no part in it. Just confirmed.
There's some sabotage going on, man.
They need all the help they can get, Anna. They really
Anna,
do.
that was the Beastie Boys. Wrong band.
A stunt film comedy TV show starring Dom Jolly was Trigger Happy TV.
Hello.
Yeah, it was great.
that,
Was
yeah.
That was good, wasn't it? And finally, the Nintendo Wii was launched. What was the first game for it? She says, I'm in the waiting room, Mikey.
That's a crap game.
Oh, that must be.
That's terrible.
The game was called
That must be crazy.
Wii Sports.
Yes,
Yes.
What, did you get a full house there, James?
I think we did.
Oh,
Finally.
Spot on.
I've got a funny feeling one of the last releases was Wii Sports 3 or Wii Sports Club as well.
It makes sense.
Was that the one that
It was an
made
underrated machine.
Yeah.
I'd like to get another one. I
But
really would.
Nintendo always do that, don't they? Throw a lot of their own games to keep their own systems going on for time. So.
Well, it works.
Ladies and gents, before we bring in our special questioners, we have to address something. There's a lot of concern in the chat about has Novabug got been in the sun?
No.
They're worried you've got caught in the Cornish sun.
Probably. It's been a bit warm outside today, the barbecue, but I'm not sunburnt or anything.
Well, I didn't say you. I think you've got a nice colour, but they're all.
Colour.
You know, there's people talking about sending you Sudocreme in the post and things like that.
That's all right. I've got plenty of that. I've got 3 kids. I've got plenty of Sudocreme.
Yeah, we've got plenty of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, here we go then. So we're going to welcome our special guests who are going to ask some questions. Here they come. We've got the legend that is Lucas from Wigan. And we've also got DNRDJXY4879EWG plus AAA, otherwise known as Mrs. Zai. It's Kate in Nottingham. Hello, Kate.
Hello.
Hello, sweet. How are you?
Good, thank you. Yes.
So why is your name coming up DNRDJ86? Did the cat walk over the keyboard?
I have absolutely no idea. You were asking me to come into the waiting room.
Yeah.
And I was in it.
Oh.
Oh.
Right, I'm going to change your name to...
Yeah, that's a long name, eh?
Right, what would you like to be called?
Kate.
Okay, good answer. Right.
Correct.
There you go. So that's the lovely Kate, known to you at home as Mrs. Zyfor, but she is an independent person. And also, hello to Lucas from Wigan.
Hello there, everybody. You all right?
Hello, all right. How are you doing?
Doing fine.
Do you find same as me when you talk to somebody else from the north, you end up being even more northern?
Yeah, I do.
Have you had a walk down the side of any calming canal stretches recently or not?
Yeah, I go for a walk every week, mate, with my daughter. We went down the canal last week, actually. Yeah. Why have you been watching me?
Well, yeah. When this is all over, Lucas, me and you, could we go for a walk down a nice canal?
Not Canal Street.
And what would be wrong with that?
I don't.
All right then. So,
Means people would
Just
talk.
stop. I wouldn't go there.
People might talk if you do it.
well, we want people to talk, don't we, Lucas?
Yeah, talk away, man. Talk away.
Talk away.
They're not.
Right, so Kate and Lucas have very kindly joined us because they are going to be guest quizmasters. And what we're going to do is, Chris, you've gone even redder now. What have you done?
I don't know.
What we're going to do
I think it's a reflection of his background. It's like, that's better. It was his filter or something, isn't it? Bloody hell, like Gary Naughty Bear. Gary Naughty Bear now, wasn't it?
Now it's ladies first. So we're going to go straight over to Kate, Phil, or
Yeah.
okay. So we're going over to our guest quizmaster, Kate, part-time kickboxer, full-time mum. And wife of Zypho, and also excellent dancer as well, am I right? I've seen the videos. If you had to pick something to do on a desert island with YellowBelly, would it be kickboxing or dancing?
Oh, maybe a bit of both.
Oh.
Yeah, I think you definitely need a bit of kickboxing from time to time.
Yeah, just to keep a bit of order.
Yeah. Keep him at bay.
Would you still have to social distance, Mikey?
Well, no, I'm talking about when all this is over. You know, I'm talking about November, December. You know.
Well, I don't mind her kicking the crap out.
Oh, you're on about the next century when we're going to call out behind
for it like I usually do. So yeah.
Kate, so what are these questions? Are they general knowledge, or what's the general? Give us the gist of it before we go in.
Well, there's a couple of sciencey type ones, just because that's where my knowledge mostly lies.
Yeah, you know your way around a Bunsen burner.
Yeah.
Well, I've had my moment of insanity somewhere.
One's just a general knowledge one. One's a music one, and one's a, I'd say, an Amstrad question.
Perfect.
Definitely.
Perfect. So Kate is going to ask questions to the girls, I believe.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
over to you, Kate.
Okay. In the 2012 London Olympics, how many gold medals did Britain win?
Ooh.
A lot.
I haven't.
It was. I was going to say about 22, something like that. We won a lot now.
20s or 30s.
Yeah, we won a lot that year for some reason.
I don't know. I didn't watch it, so.
No, I mean,
I don't know.
not too into sports, so that's a bit. I think it was like 25 or 25. Something like that.
Then, yeah. 25?
Yeah.
25?
Probably more, to be honest, but I'm just not sure. Sounds like a good number. So.
Yeah, 25 then.
Ready for the next one?
Yes, go ahead.
Yep. Okay, what is the chemical propanone more commonly known as?
Anna?
Next question.
Propanone?
Have in the house.
Bleach? Can I have bleach in the house?
My brain's trying to work with that.
Bleach?
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with that. Yeah, nothing else is coming to mind. So. I'm on a slow brain day today. So.
Right, we'll go with bleach then. Okay.
Okay, third question. If you were suffering from encephalitis, what part of your body, what organ would be affected?
Say that again. Encephalitis?
encephalitis.
Yeah, there ain't much clues in that name, is it? She may give you a bit of clue, but not that one.
Well, encephalitis, it's sometimes pronounced.
Anna, have you any idea? I haven't a clue.
Oh, I want to think something like swelling of the adrenaline glands. Or something. I don't think it's. Oh, trying to think of a body part that sort of says something like that.
Major organ. It's a major organ.
Oh,
Real, maybe?
I'm going to guess liver. I'm just going to guess liver, I think.
Liver or brain? You want to go with liver then, yeah?
Yeah, I have to go with liver. I can't think of anything else.
Right, okay, liver. Liver
It's as good a guess as any of them.
Fourth question is, Iron Maiden released a studio album about 5 years ago. What was the name of it?
Anna, I'm not an Iron Maiden fan, so...
Oh, I can't remember the last one. Oh, because I just bloody look at the songs individually and not the albums. So. I think we all do now. Well, a lot of us
I'm
do.
not a fan, so I can't even begin to guess.
I want to say Dance of Death, but I know that was like way before. But yeah, gonna have to be Dance of Death.
It's way too hard. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I know that was like that's not the one. I know it's not the one. That was way before. I got nothing else.
No, he said to me, "Ask about stuff you know about, you know that you're good with," and so yeah, well, you did, and so I did.
I know I've got, but trouble is these days I just watch individual songs. You know, like I listen to individual songs, not the full album. So
let's have a hello from Zypho then while he's there.
Hello.
Hello.
What's going on?
Hi, Zypho.
Hello.
Hey, Andrea.
Well, I'll come to my final Amstrad-related question.
Perfect timing.
I'll let the team down, mate.
How many piercings does Zypho have?
Is it to the nearest 5 or what? What's the...
I don't know what he has.
To the nearest 5 for extra brownie points if you get it exact.
Oh, they're not Sayo.
I'm going to say 2. Here you go.
I'll say 15. I don't know
I'll
what
say-
Saunders clothes I so.
Hopefully skin. You know.
You could have.
I'm going to say 2. I am.
and everything.
I think it's 2, but
You want to go for 2? I said 15. We'll meet in the middle and go for about
2. It's not 2.
7. Somewhere like that.
okay. I'll go with
Alright,
it.
7. Yep.
Okay, shall I read out the answers?
Yes.
Okay, the first question was how many medals, gold medals, did GB win in 2012? And it was 29.
Oh, well, fine.
Propanone is what is it more commonly known as? It's nail varnish remover.
Oh.
Acetone.
All right. Okay.
I would never even looked at it.
I just think he acetone or something for nail polish remover.
Yeah,
Spend most of the time
acetone is
smelling
the
it.
old
You know?
name.
I just smell it down.
Acetone's the old actual name for it. Propanone's the more sort of used in chemistry. Encephalitis, you get it in your brain.
Oh, almost the liver. Almost the liver.
Iron Maiden's latest studio album was The Book of Souls.
Okay.
And
I did know that as well. I just couldn't remember. Bloody hell, typical.
Hang on, what have I got?
Is he counting them now?
and Zypho has got
Ow! I'm full.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
You're going to
No, I'm not getting my shirt off.
right. All right, both nipples. That's 5 and
Anywhere else?
Tongue.
yeah, 6.
Oh,
6 in total. So I think they ought to have that one. They ought to have that one because they were really close. Yeah,
I said 7.
I had this vision of Zypho having a load of not tattoos, a load of piercings on his John Thomas.
I thought you'd be thinking about that.
Yeah, Ratty was hoping that.
Yeah.
Have to lower the
we were
bar.
hoping to be able to count them.
That's why we had to bar Ratty from this establishment, because of his, coming on to customers asking them about. Yeah.
There was a question about Prince Albert.
I ban him every 5 minutes. He keeps coming back there, so it's all right.
Well, he'd just come back in with a different name, wouldn't he? We'd never be able to bar him.
He's GP. He always is GP.
GP.
Yeah.
50% of our chat is just his names, you know.
We've only got one viewer, and it's him.
Well, everyone, can we just thank Kate and also Zypho there as well for bringing their questions to the chat?
Yay. Brilliant. Kate, can you stick around for the final round?
Yes, I can. Yes.
Wonderful.
Lovely. So let's go over to our well-educated, hastily prepared avatar that is Lucas Rainford. Hey, Lucas.
You all right, mate?
Well, I'm all right. Yeah, I keep thinking about me and you on them canals, but I'll be all right. Lucas, so what type of questions have you gone for?
Well, it's like a mixed bag, man. It's like bit of physics, sport, gaming,
Physics,
sport, films. Well, it sounds complicated, but it's not.
Oh, well, that's like life, isn't it, Lucas?
Well, no, it's the opposite, isn't it?
Oh, I suppose you're right, Lucas. Yeah. Okay, then. So Lucas is going to be doing questions for the boys. So it's over to Lucas from Wigan.
Okay, question 1. Now, we all know that the speed of light is 186 miles per second, don't we? What's the speed of sound? And this is in miles per hour. It's a multi-choice question, so don't worry. Is it 361 mile an hour, 761 mile an hour, or 1,061 mile an hour?
That's easy.
Say them answers again, Lucas.
Right, we're going for the speed of sound, mate. Is it 361, 761, or 1,061 miles per hour?
761. I'm thinking 761.
I think it's slower than that.
What,
It is one of them.
Can't be, because the jumbo jets do 500 miles an hour. And they don't do the speed of sound, but it isn't too far off from that.
Yeah, Mach 3's. Yeah, okay, right. We'll go with that.
761.
Okay. 761. Right. Okay.
Yeah, go on in. Yeah.
Right. Number 2. As of 2019, I want you to name the top 3 highest grossing movies of all time.
God.
Top 3.
If you get them in order, that's a bonus point.
Of that year or of all time? Right, of all time.
Of all time, yeah, as of from the last year.
Well, I think,
Avengers.
I think Endgame topped it, didn't it?
Yeah.
So Endgame is probably one of them.
See, 'cause it's weird, if we're talking box office of all time, you've got different factors. So if we're talking about what they've just individually earned,
I mean, we're going back to like other.
It's just the 3 what's made the most money ever.
In that year?
No, of all time.
Of all time.
Of all time.
It's a tough one, this.
Oh, it's one of the Batman movies. One of the Batman movies is like really high, isn't it? I think they're all superhero movies.
Well, isn't one going to be a Star Wars?
I want to say Endgame. I don't know if Infinity War. I think Dark Knight's in there.
Everything.
I think Dark Knight is one of them.
The Dark Knight.
Yeah, because I think that got like broke records at the time it was released.
And I still think Titanic.
That might be a contender.
Titanic, yeah, that's a good shout. Or Avatar. How did Avatar do?
Avatar.
Avatar.
See, that's it. I think Avatar did better than Dark Knight. No,
I'll push you for the answer.
Okay, pushes for what?
Push you for the answers with time's running out, boys.
Okay.
Come on, we're
gonna
going to
go
last orders at this rate.
All right, we've
All right,
time.
Has anybody got the countdown song to play?
It's okay.
Same like Endgame, Dark Knight, and Titanic.
That's what you're going for.
You happy with that?
Yeah, okay. That's it.
Don't know. I keep thinking Avatar did better than Dark Knight. Keep thinking that. But you're cool.
So what have we gone for?
Okay, we're going to go for Avatar instead.
Right.
So Endgame, Avatar, and Titanic.
Right, okay. Question number 3. This is sport. Bit of an easy one, this. Who won the FIFA World Cup in 2019 women's? The Women's World Cup.
Oh, USA, wasn't it? Was it the USA? I think it was the USA, wasn't it?
Happy to agree with you.
Yeah.
Okay. Question number 4. How many people have walked on the moon? Is it 4, 6, 9, or 12?
12.
I say 12.
Is that your final answer? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, last one. What is the highest grossing arcade game of all time?
Whew.
You won't believe how much money it's made.
I mean, Space Invaders did the obvious.
Pac-Man?
Oh, God.
Street Fighter 2?
Hit Fight.
Hit Fight.
What are you going for then?
Bridget.
Yay.
Nah, Bridget was...
Oh, it's bound to be something by those bastards at the EA, isn't it?
Pac-Man is, yeah.
Arcade game, arcade.
I'm going to go with Pac-Man with you.
I think Pac-Man might be a good shout, actually. Yeah.
Let's do that.
I think Pac-Man.
Right, okay, so the answers. Speed of sound, he was right, 761 miles an hour. The top 3 films, you got all them: Avengers, Avatar, Titanic.
Yeah.
Well done, James. That
that order?
Yeah.
In that order, yeah.
In that order? Oh, wow.
You got an extra point for that.
Wow, well done, Mike, on the Avatar call there. I was wrong on Dark Knight, so.
Yeah, USA won the Women's World Cup last year. 12 people has walked on the moon.
Ooh.
And Pac-Man has made $11 billion at least, adjusted for inflation. So you got all 5 right, so well done, guys.
That's impressive.
Well done, that was impressive, gentlemen.
Now we were so excited, he started pulling his loft apart. So it was.
The wire came down.
Are you going to stay with us, Lucas, for the final round?
Yeah, I'll stay around, mate. Yeah, we're doing
Okay, if you can join the boy team, that'd be marvellous.
Well, thanks, Kate, for destroying us.
So, Chris, Novabug.
Yeah.
I wonder if you've ever been asked this before. How did you end up in the loft?
Because there's no other room in the house to do it.
Oh, so it wasn't a creative decision then?
No, I just. Well, I got. Put it this way, I've got 3 bedrooms, and I've got 3 kids.
Yeah.
Do the math. So where do I?
Yeah.
But you must have.
What?
2 boys or you got 2 girls, so.
Yes.
They could share.
They do. They do.
Oh, so sorry.
He's got to sleep somewhere.
He was counting his own bedroom as well.
You do know in the kitchen, Jane.
Oh, cool.
You do know, Chris, that in order to stay
Sleep in
true,
the bath, yeah. So.
Chris, in order to stay true to your brand, if you ever move to a bigger house, you'll still have to either chroma key in that backdrop or set up in the loft.
It's iconic now.
Yeah.
You've got to have that now. You can't go changing things. Look, ITV changed its logo recently. Everyone shat themselves. You can't change your branding.
So you got to have Starbug and Chicken and Dizzy and everything.
All that. So if you ever move, take a picture of that and just green screen yourself in your new palatial apartment.
Yeah, screenshot yourself.
Or get a designer wallpaper made of it, you know, and just stick it on your wall.
Good idea. In fact, you could.
It's all right. It's all right.
You could have that all printed on things like wallpaper, bedspreads, things like that.
There you go.
I can imagine Mr. Thong going to sleep underneath you.
Oh, I bet he would. Yeah. He'd probably take that to bed.
Stains all over it.
Oh, which one?
Take that to bed.
Which one is that? That's a GX4000, is it?
Yeah, that's the mock-up cover that I did for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Put it a little bit closer for us.
They had nice boxes and things, didn't they?
Very nice. Very nice. Good inkjet work
I improved it recently as well.
Lovely. So I believe, YellowBelly, am I right? Me and Jane are doing the next round.
You are. You're going to take over the questions while I get to sit and put my feet up and relax.
Lovely. Right. Well, Jane's going to help me here. So we're going to do the next round is going to be slogans. And slogans are advertising things that different companies and brands and products have used to sell their wares. I'm going to say the slogan, and I want you to tell me the brand.
I'm going to do the girls. Mark's going to do the boys. Okay.
Do you see? That's how this will work. So we're going to start. We're going to do ladies first, if that's all right.
Yeah. So ladies is B. Yeah.
Yeah, ladies is B. So you're going to choose, darling. I want you to choose 5 of those.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. Come on, girls.
Andrea says choose some easy ones.
Okay. Okay. Because it's ladies.
Yeah.
Are we ready, ladies?
Yeah.
So the first slogan is because I'm worth it.
L'Oreal.
Yep.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Okay. Your second slogan is, slogan number 2 is, it's good to talk.
BT.
BT.
Okay.
Okay.
Didn't if I use it anymore, actually.
Okay, your third slogan is the ultimate driving machine.
BMW.
Yep.
I think BMW used that for
I will go with that BMW.
Okay. 2 more. So your fourth one is it does exactly what it says on the tin.
Ronsil.
Ronseal.
Ronsil.
Yeah. I just remember the Sing Song advert.
And your final one, your final slogan is buy it, sell it, love it.
eBay.
Is it
Yeah.
eBay?
I think it is eBay.
Yep. eBay. Thank you.
Final answer?
eBay, yeah. Yep.
Okay. Okay, so you can give them the answers to that.
Okay, so the first one was because
L'Oreal.
I'm worth it. Yeah, and that's L'Oreal.
Yeah.
The second one was it's good to talk. And you're right, that's British Telecom. The third one was the ultimate driving machine, and correct, BMW.
Right. Yep.
And the third,
I think I got a couple for once, yeah.
and the fourth one was it does exactly what it says on the tin. That was Ronseal. And finally, buy it, sell it, love it, eBay.
Yay! 5 out of 5.
Well done, ladies.
Hold on.
That should be. That should be buy it, sell it, love it, and if the buyer doesn't like it, they'll just send the fucking thing back, and you can do nothing about it. That's what that should be. Right, boys, are you ready?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Yeah. Can I join in on this or what?
Well, yeah, you're a boy.
Well, I hope so.
All right, okay.
You're one of the lads now.
We should hang out with Lucas more, don't you think?
I think we get on.
Yeah. Right. Here we go then, boys. Right. Full of Eastern promise.
Turkish delight.
Turkish delight.
Boom. Oh, that's tricky.
Go for it, though.
The lighter way to enjoy chocolate.
Maltesers.
Teasers, I'm going with that.
Yeah, Maltesers, yeah.
Sure.
No.
Nah, I don't think it's right. That.
Is that?
I do.
What about Aero? What about Whisper?
Yeah.
Don't let me put you off.
all
If you
about
just go with your gut.
Whip.
It's a bell whisper.
I want to say Aero.
Leave it up to you two.
Maltesers. Because you've got
Maltesers.
that bit with the girls sucking the straw things and all
What?
Oh yes, Maltesers. Yes, it is. Stop winking, Mikey.
After dark.
What?
After dark. That's the slogan.
That's the slogan.
Yeah. After dark. Well, it's said like this.
Jazz club.
It's said like this. After dark.
It is actually.
Is it them like little square mints? What they call them?
Babe Station.
I've worked there.
Most of Zypho's stream.
Did you get many calls?
Hey? No, I
You
used to
worked
clean
there?
I used to wash the sheets after.
I've got a friend who works for Babe Station.
How's she getting on? All right.
The camera woman.
Oh yeah, she's doing all right. Yeah.
She been furloughed?
Sorry.
Has she been furloughed? Right. What did you say for after dark?
I don't know.
Okay.
Is it after 8 you were thinking, Lucas?
Or Black Magic?
Yeah. I was thinking that. Hang on, it's a drink, innit?
Oh, it could be.
Dear Maria?
That's
Tia
it.
Maria, yeah,
That's
good
the
shout.
one.
I like that.
That's the one.
Yeah,
Sure about that?
I do.
Yeah.
Okay. All
Took a
right.
pint of
Go
it
for it.
before.
Okay. Eat fresh. Eat fresh.
Is that Asda? No, it's not.
No, it's
Hang on, it's one of them. Is it Hungry House or something?
Is it? Yeah, is it one of those sort of like
Yeah, like Just Eat or something.
salad
Just
box
eat.
things?
Just eat. Just eat.
Is it Just Eat?
Just eat.
Just Eat.
Have I got one more?
One more.
Okay. The world's local bank.
HSBC.
HSBC, yeah.
Okay. Listen, I want to thank you all for your efforts there. Here we go. Right. So the
Someone
first,
Lucas tried to rob on.
No, that was NatWest. That.
so the first one, was it that? Two? Was it that? Yeah. Was it that one? Mm-hmm. Full of Eastern promise. It was. What did you say?
Turkish delight.
Oh, it was Fry's Turkish delight. Good effort though. Second one.
Get this in the eye.
Go on, we'll give you that. Bloody hell. Right. The lighter way to enjoy chocolate. It was Maltesers.
Hey.
After dark is Tia Maria.
Oh, my boys.
I've just realised. Is anyone keeping score?
We're doing our own.
Okay. And number, which one is it? That one. That one. Oh, Eat Fresh is. It's not. It's Subway. Yeah.
What the B said?
It's not. You said
Sorry,
just
guys,
eat.
that was mine.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Shit in hell.
I believe it.
And then.
Yeah.
And then HS. Oh, what's beeping? Then HSBC is the world's local bank. HSBC.
Excellently delivered there.
Thank you. Cheers. So is that 4 out of 5?
Professional proof.
Thank you. That's 4 out of 5, gentlemen. Good effort. Back over to. Let me check his bloody script. What happens next? Top up scores. No, right, back to.
You can tell this has
YellowBelly
been
rolls
planned
a
brilliantly.
So what we're going to do is we're now going to top up our scores. So how is this going to work, Phil?
it's an honesty game, so you've written down your answers and etc. How many you got right? Add them up, please.
I think I missed a round. How many rounds have we had?
We got 561.
It's smaller than 600.
How many rounds have we had?
21 we got.
We got 16.
Right, yeah, I missed one. Okay, cool.
We got 21.
21.
21.
16.
And 16 for the ladies. So I think we should announce tonight's winners.
Just before you do, let's see what people are saying in the chat, how they got on. Old Style Gaming says he got 1 billion, but I think he was using snapshots.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. And nobody else could be bothered.
14.
Oh, FC Den Haag got 14 points.
13.
Well done, FC.
Rachel, you should give her a subscription, by the way. She's doing Amstrad reviews at the moment. Rachel got 13.
Well done, Rachel.
And Ratty was too busy dogging, he says. Maud N got 15. And Arnie Viking said, my A answers 8 points, my B. Oh, he did both. So with A, he got 8 points, and with the girls, he got 7. Sorry, with the boys, oh, forget it.
Yeah.
It was shit.
Velociraptor missed the start because he was dogging with right, but I'm sure I've won. Oh, Velociraptor thinks he won.
He probably has, knowing Velociraptor.
Well, he's Scottish, isn't he?
We just say he won.
Yeah.
Claims they do.
Right, so all back over to YellowBelly to congratulate the winners, I think.
Well, with that excellent score there, gentlemen, well done, boys. Well done on that win. I think a round of beers is on you. And thank you for taking part, gentlemen. It's been really appreciated. You will receive in the post a Rustlers each.
Yay!
Brilliant.
So as your prize, and ladies, as your booby prize for coming second, you will also receive a Rustlers too.
That'll be the rib one.
Yeah.
Of a vegetarian one with that bloody sauce, it's like.
So yeah, well done, guys. Thank you so much for taking part.
We should also thank YellowBelly for his work on putting this quiz together. Well done, YellowBelly.
Thank you.
Yep, it was a good laugh. I wasn't very witty, but I still had a laugh, so that's all right.
Oh, thank you for, even though feeling under the weather, joining in, Anna. We really appreciate it. I was actually panicking because I was saying, has anybody seen Anna? Has anybody seen Anna?
I done my best to shower, but my head was like, God.
They were all asking for
it's
you.
still aching a bit now, so. Yeah.
Anna, they were all asking for you last night. Where's Anna? Where's Anna?
There you go.
Yeah.
I can vouch for them.
Couldn't let the gang down, I had to shower.
Oh,
Absolutely. Well
I had
done.
to save my head.
So, Mikey, how do you think it went?
What, this?
Yeah.
Went all right?
Is that right?
You looked terrified then, didn't you?
That was fun. We should definitely do this again. So if you're there at home and you're thinking, well, why am I not up there? I'm part of this community. Well, you could be. So all you have to do is get in touch with either Phil or myself, and we'll. Oh, there's her husband. Look. Either Phil or myself, and we'll fix up another one. It could be a monthly thing, possibly. What do you think, Phil?
I don't see why not. I think it'll be a good break from the norm for everybody, maybe, to join in.
I'd be happy to give it another go when I'm more with it.
Oh, he's emerged.
Yeah. So, it's been lovely. I was actually speaking to Andrea the other night, and we were talking about maybe doing a partners as well, a couples version.
Doing what?
What say you?
Couples version.
A couples version.
Oh, what's this now?
So we've got yeah. It's a pub quiz swinging.
Nice.
But no,
I'll find an old cuddly tie with that can.
But yeah, maybe him and her as a team as such. Possibly. We've got a few ideas, and it's really up to you guys in the chats and you guys, the retro community, of what you would like to see. We've put this event on for you guys. We love, sorry to take over there, Mikey, but we absolutely love the retro community. Those that join in on Nova Bugs and Zypho, there he is with Kate. And it's a really strong community. And we all look after each other and have a laugh. And the idea is really us to have fun with each other.
Yeah.
So it's up to you guys. Whatever you want, we'll try. We'll have a go. So I think a monthly thing is a possibility. Get involved, guys. We'll come up with more teams, etc., and just have a laugh. Really, that's the whole idea. This is us giving back to you, us streamers. I'm not a big streamer like Zy there and a Novabug, but
hey, you've got two vids, you're a streamer. There you go.
But yeah, it's our way of giving back to you guys because you really support us and we want to support you back. So sorry to waffle, Michael.
Well said, sir. And
that was beautiful. Beautiful.
Thank you very much.
It's hard to say solemn words in front of that wallpaper.
It is.
But you did it. So just quickly, just to say in the chat, thank you to everyone who joined us and played along, including Sam M, who rang me up pissed last night, FC Den Haag, OSG, Ratty, Velociraptor, Arnie Viking was there as well, the Everset, Panier was there, Maud N, thank you to Rachel, to Retro and Lim, to Wayne Jordan, who said, very much enjoyed watching some nice light-hearted entertainment that beats trash TV. So, yeah, nice one.
Oh, there we go.
So, just to finish us off then, thanks again to YellowBelly for putting this on.
Thank you, Mikey, for being an excellent host.
Oh, mon pleasure. Also,
ladies and gentlemen, can we give Mikey and Janie for joining?
Yep.
Nice little thank you. A round of applause.
Thank you for hosting.
That's all right. Come into our pub anytime. Just don't bring GP with you because he's not welcome. So thank you to Andrea. Lovely to put a face and a voice to the name. That's been awesome. Lovely to put a voice to Anna. Lovely to see Kate as always. Nice to meet Michael.
No, it was.
No, it was.
Yes.
Also, Lucas from Wigan, always good to hear a proper accent, mate.
Yes, no problem, mate. Anytime.
Yeah, anytime, mate. No problem.
Hi, kid.
No bother. And also, thank you to Chris Novabug.
No worries. My pleasure. Thank you very much for having me.
Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next time. For more information on the next stream, you need to subscribe to YellowBelly and also keep your eye out on Discord. But apart from that, stay safe. Have a lovely evening. And Jane's going to finish this as all landladies would.
Get out of my